retakes. So we need to make sure that
Okay, Heretics bring out the new comp on defense, Navi with their Brim comp, and we get 9 ghosts.
If they're able to win some of those
We
duels
walk contact out for Navi, and we have a silent jump peek into a bait over towards the corner.
Maybe.
A little bit of a trap.
I don't think Dizzy
Mini Boo just
actually
gets
did what
spammed.
They wanted there. Mini Boo still going to get away with this corner that he sat towards for now. Going to be trying to be played in off the back as well. I think this, yeah, they're still going to be trying to clear this. Mini Boo did have a
No way he gets a kill. No way he gets 2 kills, bro. How is that ever allowed to happen?
But he finds 2 out of that. And now just Sugetsu.
Vice Clone, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the whole year. Thank you for the prime.
Leeway in that regard, but still, this is a brutal start.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Still almost a minute on the clock. So anything can happen. I think in these types of situations, Navi should just look to group as fast as they can. Getting spotted at A, that's not the biggest deal. They can still do a fake, end up in B, but making sure that they group up because the attackers...
So question mark created here. They got early trip info, and they got someone tucked into this position. And if I'm Boo, I'm getting a little bit worried. But they go over towards B, so he has the early info to get behind them. Could be nice. He has double smoke as well.
There is utility holding them back from this B site, however. And keep eyes on what Boo does in this as well. One closest by door.
Yeah, and he creates a lot of pressure with the door. Smokes them off, so he creates pressure, and they have to either push through and fight this, and the rest of the site are going to be 2v3.
And this is where
this is nice.
Shine, moving together. Omen with a late flank through middle.
Do you want to smoke this?
First contact from heaven.
Yeah, they've got lots of utility
Yeah, and
left.
Segetsu isn't close enough to hear it. Yeah, this is so.
Oh, the shot.
I was nervous for it.
A little messy, but yeah, this is really
What a lovely pistol. What a lovely pistol. I mean, shout out to Mini Boo. He gets way too much there. I'm surprised he got a kill. Then he doubles down, gets 2. Shout out to Boo here as well. It's very smart.
Position towards like that new cubby position out at A lobby, and then waiting with the breach done ready, and you know.
Advice. Thank you for the nice comment as well, by the way.
Getting those 2-for-1s there. Big start from Mini Boo, getting those 2 kills. It looked like he was done for.
I don't know how he got away with it. I thought they'd kind of cleared that. I thought they were going through the process of it, but still managing to find both players was just, outstanding.
Ardis
I think he got shot in the head
has
through
just
the box
thrown
even.
Angel a hero gun, and it's an outlaw. And we got 2 people that have heavy armor. Everyone else is one shot. The Angels just told Ardis to drop him an outlaw.
So a little bit of threat to it, considering that a light armor, and keep in mind the. Well, is it Mini Boo? Yeah, he's the one with the Vandal here. So.
Well, now they know.
Okay, so you don't want to be losing that. Again, the prized possessions here. Vandal and the Bulldog. So Benji Fishy and Mini Boo will want to be a little careful with how they play on this approach.
Silly.
Keep that in mind.
Stop.
This is something that we've come to expect from Navi as well. They are purchasing that outlaw after they lose pistol. And it's one of those things that teams have to look out for. If you're investing into that second round, do you go light shields against Navi, knowing that they'll pull out that outlaw? So that's a really big thing to kind of gamble and figure out.
A bit of a risk. But is there any reward? Deep off angle.
A lovely off angle from Wu, but
does he clear fuck? Bit of an awkward fight there. Instantaneous response from Heretics though to put
he
up the
runs out of there.
in case they try to springboard in, but no.
2 boots a
Navi's
beat.
just
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 11 months as well.
Pass that
Thank
outlaw
you
to
for that,
someone
mate.
else. Now that
Appreciate all the support, bro.
Light shield advantage here. He might pass it to someone
Yeah,
else.
they
but it
force
looks like
out
he's
to
gonna stay
Mini
with this.
Boo's. Got
They
the
do
only
have
rifle, a
the
little
Gecko
bit
flash,
committed,
the
so Boo
Dizzy
would have to use the Omen
Omen
Flash
for
to
the
save
retry.
him. Contact into
Brutal.
Omen
They have to
Flash.
use just to clear over
Oh my
towards his
god.
side. Paranoia.
Uh-oh, this
Mini
is
Boo
it's a heavy gun here.
for an opportunity. Still
You
gonna
need to
make
get
the most of
another.
it. Boo's gone down in the meantime, but yeah, this is really
Sure, man, you do all of that.
Unable to really pressure Mini Boo. Navi being herded around the map, and Sugetsu, wow, forced to kind of suffer through the end of this.
Tell you what,
Take another
the
win
eco's
here.
doing okay
Maybe
damage, man.
not
The
to
eco
be
did
the
okay
case. Mini
damage.
Boo
The
clean
worrying
start,
thing is the fact that
and
Mini
he's gonna
Boo
have his ult ready
cleaned
to
up
go.
and he has his
The
ult.
showstopper is going to be pivotal on this bonus round. If Team Heretics is able to snowball with this, we've seen such good traps and setups from them both these rounds. So if they're able to snowball, this could be a really risky situation. Team Heretics picking Lotus over a map that you would traditionally expect, like Sunset maybe.
Yeah.
It seemed like they're a little bit stronger on that than on Lotus. And Navi's shown that they're actually quite decent on this map. So they'll need every lead that they can get.
And I think PM was right in bringing up on
Are we
the desk a little bit of,
insta-sending this? Oh, we're
maybe playing
insta-sending
outside of the
this.
expected a touch, and you've clearly seen them reworking this, right? Heretics have come in with a very different composition. New
Omen
agents
Flash as
brought
well.
out.
That paranoia has been
No
spotted.
Razor
Yeah,
popped
that's
into this
big
one
info.
though.
Does this then speed anything up? Do they pause? It looks like
Whoa.
they're trying to maybe lean in quicker, but this is dangerous for Navi. luckily for them,
Yeah, they've just denied all of this
chill for a
pressure.
bit, but look how proactive Heretics
Yeah,
are being
this is
across the
great.
map here.
I mean, they lost an Omen flash, but other than that, it's really nice. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, this is great.
No
The
dizzy or anything,
defense.
just walked out. Dry saw nothing. They have an inkling that Cypher's probably playing the retake on A because of that really
And a
aggressive
comp
push
that
on C.
literally
You don't
only
traditionally
has the
see that
Gecko to re-clear stuff is a really cool way of playing against it.
So again, maybe the logical step is to try and challenge a C site. Now, I don't know if Boo spotted anything yet, maybe. He was definitely jump spotting it. I feel as though considering he's slipping
Fade
back
Eye
towards site and
clears
now
all
back
of
in
this
spam.
apart from
he's
Rubble.
definitely noted it.
And
as
with
well.
that
I think
info of Sugetsu being at Rubble and seeing the Fade Eye, he calls them back. But the jump spot
which way are they going?
spotted
so
him.
It's hard for either team to kind of read the situation.
Now they have
Credit
3
Heretics
people
for
here,
not
and they have the
overrotating
Razor,
or
and they have
overreacting
Raisinates,
to
and they
this.
have
They're playing this very,
double
very
kill
smart
trip
here,
and a
it's last
camera.
minute attempt now. They've got to commit to it. 25 seconds, maybe a quick pip to B would still be possible, but not now. Now they've got to commit. Zipan does well with one, and can Zipan live? No.
Whoa!
Miniboo,
We got another one on top of
lighting
this.
round up,
15
2 quick
seconds.
kills. He is having a tear this game so far. 8 already in this matchup.
Oh my god, the
13
flashes are
seconds.
legit.
Navi need the
Big
plant.
Joel.
Priority made, that's down. Time's on their side. Now the rest, you've got to look at what Heretics coming back in with. Boo's only got that Sheriff, the Outlaw with Rienz. This is a rough round,
Oi.
and they're taking away
Oi.
the perfect follow-up from
Oi!
Artist.
Dude, he got extra
Yeah, this
headshot
goes
on
down
there
to
as well.
Rienz,
Shout out to
but
Artist, man.
there's a
Artist
lot
just
to
won
ask
this
of
round.
him, 40 HP. Maybe looking for just the Vandal.
Making a Spectre look like a Phantom or
What he can
something.
achieve in this. Again, for a bonus round, not bad by any means. Still trying to force them to make a choice.
Yeah,
Angel
and
found the timing right, so
honestly,
they can
if you
walk away.
pause that at
Hopefully he
30
keeps weapons in
seconds,
hand.
I felt like this
No
was a
issue
done
there in the end,
round.
But Navi, a costly
So
round
Navi
for
did
them.
good to make
Very
sure they
costly.
could win
I
this.
think the showstopper usage there is kind of a letdown for Team Heretics. You expect to close out that round, but I like the gamble suck they did. They showed that they were aggressive on C, and they knew Navi's not going to go back to C unless they use like something to reclear, maybe a Dizzy or something. They know this Cypher's
Crazy round from Artist, dude. He did nuts. He did so good. Okay, it was enough damage to make sure this is a swing round. So we got 1, 2, 3, and they got 2 people that can buy. That's it. Everyone can't buy here.
And on the other side for Navi, everything they want as well.
One away
off
from
Artist's
Artist's
ult,
ult.
that's looming on the horizon. Wonder if they've got something in mind for this, but Heretics right off the rip. Again, very happy to challenge on these extremities. We saw it last round on C. Now we're seeing it over towards Rubble.
You know when those like solar eclipses are happening and they say don't stare directly at the sun? I wonder if Angel's one of those guys that just looks straight at the sun.
I feel like he would. And now, oh, this time.
My god, where are we? Yeah, and the nade stopped them all, and no one else can cross through the one-way. Dude, the nade was big here. No one could help him out. It's race for race. Not too bad.
The back of this yet. Where does Navi go? I don't say it's indecisive, but they're being very, very careful with how they decide to approach this map.
I think
The
here
breach,
we
yeah,
might see
I
them
think
do
you're right,
A little
Des.
bit of a pump before they.
I think I just like
finish where
info
they
too
wanna go.
much.
I think the Brimstone really helps with that because he's able to deploy
that's nice,
multiple
though.
smokes at the same time. Whereas like it takes a little
Yeah,
bit
bit of fake
longer,
pressure
a
over
few
towards
seconds
B.
longer
Try and
to
pull the
build moment.
rotate off
So
from
here
C.
comes a
As we
little
can
bit
see,
of
it's
pressure
not
towards
hit, but
B
it's
to
still
break the
B
trip,
pressure
but they're gonna
into
connect
one
with their
person
team
holding
towards
the
C.
site.
Just up
Whoa.
Benji.
Oh, this is a really hard situation. Sometimes this guy can thrive though. Don't forget what he can achieve if given the opportunity, and the support's on the way, and they've slowed down the initial attempt at the plant.
Oh, they waited in for the flash. Nicely done from Woot to get double. They could potentially just back out here and wait for the Omen, but
20 seconds and they don't have backside control. And they've only Sugetsu left to try and clear this. 1v3 is a tall order.
whoa,
He's not gonna have this
huge
one. No,
man.
Rienz is there.
What a sick round from Woot.
Heretics responding well here because Navi
Yeah,
being quite
Benji did
slippery
good.
with how
It
they're
looked a little bit
approaching
panicky, but the fact that he just delayed enough to get the info and then waited for the util of his team, it was nice.
So when you break the trips and everything towards B, you're calling basically everyone back from A towards B, which gets them a bit of a jump on the rotate to C. And I'm thinking like, are they really being slippery? It looks like Benji is a little bit slippery there. He was perfectly positioned, waited for his teammates, the honk comes in, the flash comes in, he peeks with it, but unfortunately the second player from Navi wasn't blind there. I'm really liking the defense from Team Heretics right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
it's
nice.
looking pretty solid. I want to see what the response is, though, because they've got to deal with this
Whoa.
early round aggression that's
Whoa.
been garnering them space.
Like
and this is just
whack-a-mole.
sloppy.
What's
This
going
is
on?
messy.
So
Zipan
much damage.
is just passing out damage like it's free. You are lucky to be alive, Boo. 10 HP, and as same could be said for Mini Boo, only on 20.
This is
The
a
aggressive start is
scary
being dealt with
round.
now. They're willing to challenge, they're willing to fight for this. Navi getting a
Dude,
little scrappy here and
popping up.
taking a lot of that A space away.
I wonder
They
if they're gonna
show
wait for the
next
more
round?
utility to come off of cooldown, or if they're gonna brute force into A site. They also have, oh no,
Oh, the timing on that.
What is
I'm
this?
surprised either are alive, really.
Skin
It's
of the
amazing.
teeth.
Yeah, both sides kept those players up. That just doesn't even feel right. But again, Navi would love an opportunity to get a pick here, but Heretics do need to play a little bit carefully.
Yeah, I mean, they need to
Dismantle some of
reopen
this
the door
stack.
to create
These
pressure.
paws have left them sweating long enough. I think they're starting to peel away from this.
Now is where we might see something a little bit slippery. As we see everyone holding the space towards A here.
There's a
we're
lot
gonna
of
see
pressure
them
on
putting
Benji.
a little bit of pressure towards B, or maybe it's going to be an A fake, and then they're going to connect to B through the blue door and see if Sugetsu's able to get a pick here.
This is Benji Fishy's spot, though. The timing's everything. If this split is well constructed and well timed. Oh,
Shot.
that's clean from Benji. He
Shot.
knows his ball. He's got two
He did
already.
great.
He does get traded, but it's Shao and Artis. No easily recovered
Yeah, and
weapons
Spike
either.
down.
This
They
is
spot the
difficult. And look at
Spike.
Spike's
They know they're
drop.
both
That's
here.
gonna add
Util
insult
dump.
to injury. Very difficult to get that back in hand.
It
If
was
that
looking
could've
a little
been
bit
that,
scary
maybe
with the
potential pivot
HPs, but
towards
Benji
NA side,
did
but
great.
no. Spike, where it is. They got to try and swing it together. Lovely positioning from Heretics.
Good news for
Locking
Navi is they
that
got a
one
lot of
down.
ults here.
I'm
So
really getting a good grip on this game again. So I see Heretics look solid here.
they got Breach ult and Fish
They're not
ult.
making any mistakes, it looks like. I feel like there could have been a really dangerous situation if that breach stun comes in at a little bit of a different angle and actually hits Benji there, and Benji's not able to take out those first two. We could have seen a completely different situation, especially if Navi is able to get another kill or two. Then they have that rolling thunder still that they could have invested into the round to secure it. But now, I mean, we're so close to so many ultis for Navi, we're probably going to see at least two of them this round.
Yeah, snowball round in hand. Artis has his. Angel's got his as well, but that's no
That's a
real
lot of util. Do
detriment
they
to
try and hit
Heretics in their
somewhere
aggression.
fast with the
No fear to be
ults?
shown at the
Could be
start. They'll
tempted
take
to.
that space, get the ult orb
Greens
in
gets a
pocket.
kill, he gets his ult.
I want to see if they try and explore the map again. Look how versatile Miniboo's being. He is everywhere in this map. Early contact on A. Cool, no worries. I'm off elsewhere.
Looks like they're just gonna, they see the investment from all the abilities on A lobby from the defense. Navi goes over
Now we get
towards
a
C, gets
now we
that
get a
orb,
Raze ult on
pushes
top
back
of this. I mean,
space a little bit.
Navi
Wonder
have
if
to
they're
win
gonna
this
go up
round.
a little bit more to break the trip or camera or anything like that.
With a
But it
plant,
does
Shao
look
could
like they wanna
potentially
go
get
and break
ult.
their
He
A,
has
knowing
his
that
spike. He has a
usually
spike
when
right
the
now.
defense takes A, they just leave it open or leave one player there because there's no real good spots to play it from.
Okay, so clear of rubble using Fish ult, and now it's on Boo. How do you respond to this? Do you call for support now? Are you expecting
Yeah, I
this to be
feel
a
like he
fake?
needs to.
This is a
I
really
feel like he needs
bold
help. Prowler goes
assessment
out
from
over
Boo. He
towards
decides
B.
to
They
not
break the
rotate. As
turrets,
you can
create
see, the
pressure like they
Heretics want
might be going
information,
fast
right? That's what they're
behind.
trying to
Dude, you gotta
prioritize.
give such a
When
big
hell
shout
are
out to
Navi?
Boo
They
right
haven't
here.
carried on that
He is in
trajectory.
he's
They
in a
showed
rough
little
spot,
towards
and
it,
he's
but there's
so
no follow-up.
fine
There's no
calling his team
commitment
to
behind
hold
it.
strong
So
over
once again,
towards
Heretics
BC.
are in the right
Dude,
place
they have a
here.
very good
Good
read on
read.
this.
And we're
And
getting,
it's
like,
impressive
this is
the
where it
amount of
gets
info
scary,
they
'cause
have
Heretics
because
now,
there is no
with that
info
little bit
right
of
here.
utility investment can actually do so much
Lunatic.
damage. Miniboo tries to go forward, he does
Benji.
do well, but it's Benji Fishy who tries to join
Yeah,
him,
I mean,
and
they
maybe
called
Navi
for the
get
crunch.
gifted a chance here.
Keep an eye on the
15
time, though. Where the
seconds
hell is the
left.
spike
What does
going?
Navi do? Re-ents? Okay, they're just walking smokes here. That's not going to work
Oh.
against Navi. It got so down
Spike
to the
was
wire
kind
there,
of going
but
long
Navi
route
just
round
played it
towards
patiently
B,
in the
though.
end.
I think they're
Only
gonna get
one
lucky
ultimate
on
used
this.
there for Navi as well. They get
It was
4
weird to go for
in
the
this
crunch
round,
considering
and they can get
time
great
was so
combos as well.
low.
We've got lockdown
Shout out to
plus,
Sugetsu. He was like the
Brimstone ulti
main reason
combination.
this was
You have Rolling Thunder
a
with
done
the
round.
Brimstone. You have Rolling Thunder with the Showstopper. So there's so many combinations that we're going to see something coming out here. And I'm actually disappointed from Team Heretics. It looks like they're so good with their gambles.
Yeah.
And they're down to like 25 seconds left in the round.
Yeah,
and
you
they
don't
go
need
for
to
that
make a
fight
play.
on C mound.
Yeah.
I feel like they were stressed for like information. Like, are they going towards A? Well, maybe we should fight this a little bit earlier and catch these guys. But I feel like if they just waited a few more seconds, they had a great like opportunity to set up a crossfire.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're going towards C. Great. We open the door. We have this crossfire on them. So, and then also, Angel probably would have been using Thrashing to see.
Didn't adapt on the original plan base of the time. Yeah, it feels like
He's
it.
going to be disabled while
I
you
think
go
Boo
open
had
the
a
door,
really
shoot him in
good
the back
read
of the
into
head.
it.
So I'm surprised that Team Heretics, with such good reads, like all the way up until the ending, that they
This
chose
timeout
to
because
take
coach
that
for their
fight
red loss?
that
Yeah, it
early.
might have been.
I'm with you, because it felt like they had that.
Also,
in
you got to
hand,
look at the
whereas
minimap
they
there. A guy is
correctly gambled
rotating
off that
through
fake
spawn
towards
when
A.
there's
Boo
15
somehow
seconds
kept his
left. Like, it
composure,
didn't
didn't fall for any
feel
rotations.
comfortable.
And yeah, that slight re-aggress to take over mount control, maybe feeling they just wanted to offset the the tempo a little, I can understand, but still, I felt like they had that in hand. So a little unfortunate in that regard, but it's Navi to call the timeout here. So maybe an overall check-in, or also just what
Good
they
news
want
for
to do
Navi
with
is
this
they're
round
actually in a
upcoming. So
6th
this could be a
spot.
nice swing round for them.
Eco,
Buffer out
they
the
can get their
scoreboard a
money
little bit with
good,
2
and they've
rounds
still
to
got
their name
4
so far,
ults,
but
and
with
it's
this
like
many ults,
4
how do
really
they wanna
powerful
approach this? They've
ults.
got plenty of options, as you said.
So many variables,
There's
yeah.
a million different combinations they could look towards here as to how they want to play it. But also for Heretics, this is just, can we be dangerous this round? We've got a bonus rifle basically, or like kind of a hero rifle on Rien's. The rest on Sheriffs, some very light investment around it. They have a couple of ults of their own and very nearby to getting some
Looks a
online.
lot more
It looks
decisive.
simple simplistic from Navi so far.
That's straight up sending good luck to Benji.
We're looking for value here. And that's some of it. Benji Fishy, brilliant.
He did great, though.
Is all he's gonna
Yeah,
get,
he did good.
The site will be theirs. Rocket gets posted, and he gets a reward. Food's gone down, and the flank gets noticed. Sugetsu was already on the case earlier here. Paranoia is probably going to cause him his death in this, but still, is there any more
Charles a
danger?
little bit low.
Is there any more?
If Heretics gets one more kill here, Miniboo can invest that showstopper, but it looks like they're already in for a little bit of either... Oh wait, is he popping his satchel to get fast movement?
Yeah, he is.
They do want to go for this.
Getting closer.
It's going to be difficult, but if they're able to get that first opening into the round and then pop that showstopper...
But Ardis' position is brutal to clear. He's just going to be playing this and he can slip back towards site.
Yeah.
Clearing Ardis was the hardest part of this one. Good trade
Still
for
though, it
Boo.
feels
Okay,
like
he's
nice
doing some
damage has been
serious
done here.
damage. It's not the dream that Navi would have wanted, but...
Oh!
My God, Boo! Oh.
What a shot.
Okay, I got
close.
Yeah, he got crazy close. They did so much damage. That was an absolutely wild shot.
Out of the woods, standing and alive.
Huge
right?
damage.
Now Heretics have a similar prospect, I guess, as Navi did for the last couple of rounds. They've got every single ult available, and it's their opportunity to answer back. Can they stop the rot here? Because this could be a momentum-building round coming up, right? This could be 3 in a row for Navi. This would be a very big round to confirm. But full buy against full buy, plenty of ults on either side here. This is a critical round.
It's critical
Yeah,
for both
8
sides. I
ults
think
with a
Navi
reset
really
here.
get
Well,
this,
I
and
say
like the
reset,
investment of the
just
showstopper
eco.
only last round, because typically like the Razor's going to be getting a lot of the opening kills.
Beidai goes in over towards A, doesn't spot any, and Sugetsu is walking out, and he has a kill here. You would... Oh, we saw him.
Paranoia takes him off.
Hey, Navi will take that.
This is so, on a knife's edge in this round.
It's a giant bit of util to get out of him.
Process up, right? Navi last time around would pull a couple of fakes, going to show presence around the map, try and keep them guessing, put a couple of question marks here, there, and everywhere. This time we can see a lot more committed progress towards C early, but no big response yet from
Okay, there's a
Heretics.
question mark right here. They open door. They create a good question mark over towards here.
Fights and traps. Couple times this game, and Navi's a
That
little
was
bit
nice from
scared of
Benji.
it.
Thought the
Great
trip was
repositioning
going to
by
get
Benji there. Love that he
aided,
had 4
puts
seconds
it
to see how
back.
this was gonna come in. All
Omen
the
ult
info
goes
from
in
the
at 50
Omen
seconds to
teleport
get
there as
info.
well.
What is the call over?
Looks-
Miniboo has
they've gotta let
nade
Navi
and
sweat
ult.
here. If you're Heretics, you can't over-respond.
The trip can go in, and then does he insta ult or do they save?
Navi make the first play.
Oh, and it's going to be towards B. And it's a very quick battle.
What a flash, man. Hey, what a flash from Ardis, by the way.
Whoa,
Whoa, you're 2v5.
Rienz and Benji Fishy now feeling almost irrelevant to the round. Sugetsu's been waiting here the whole time. Finally his opportunity, but Benji Fishy also has made it towards the site. Only good for 1. Thought he might have had a little more there for himself, but Rienz with 13 seconds.
2v5 ulted.
Time to play with.
Holy, that fell apart fast. Shout out to Ardis, man. That was like the most impactful flash ring I've ever seen. Actually hit all of them, and there were so many people with their ults out. Penny, thank you so much. 17 months as well. Thank you, Penny. With the tier 1, thank you so much. And K Gidi with the prime as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And they lost the round off of it. Like, you can't have your gun round after doing an eco. You pop 3
Dude, the
ultimates
ult.
against 0 ultimates. And
Yeah,
lose the round.
Heretics
That's just, like,
gotta call a timeout here and
just
be like,
come out and
guys,
say, like, yo,
relax yourself a little bit.
This is what I see is going on.
Maybe we
You
need
guys
to be
have
more
to read.
proactive. We're just
And
letting a mech deck
listen,
on us,
like,
and they
when
got so
we're
many
sitting
ults.
here as casters, as viewers,
Yeah.
we get to see the map. We get to see exactly what's going on, and we get to see that Team Heretics is in the right spot. But the players, they don't have all that information. They're doing the right things, but then they like second guess themselves towards the very last second, and then they do a misplay, which catches them off.
Navi run Brit. I just think they, I just think they love the ults.
You know, take a deep breath when you're in these
I think
situations and just
They
stick to the
love
plan.
ults on
Because
this
if you
one.
just stick to the plan,
You can get an
things
orb
are
on
gonna work out
attack
in
and
your
defense
favor.
pretty easy.
We have the information.
Right, C's pretty open for attack.
It's pretty
A's pretty
hopefully the
open
coach
for
can
defense,
check in
and it's
with
like
because
good to go
You're right,
aggro.
it's a very unique scenario where you're watching a team, by all accounts, being in the right place.
Like
after a
these
couple
are
of
just the
fakes,
sickest
Navi being
ults, right?
hard to pin down early round, showing presence everywhere, putting a couple of question marks across the map. And Heretics either matching the rotations well. Miniboo's been everywhere correctly. You've seen them stacking correctly. You didn't see Boo call for too much support towards A, but it still falls apart, right? And that's the bit that's baffling as well.
Well, that takes us back to what we were saying saying beforehand about the win conditions. Navi is going and disrupting the retake. We haven't really seen Team Heretics going for those 4v4, 5v4, 5v5 retakes. It's been disrupted.
This a
Navi
limb
pushing
yet.
through the link before anything could happen.
Bingo a limb,
Now do we
lose
see a
his
pace
done
change
for
from
5
Navi?
weeks.
Do they try and go for something a little bit more one-dimensional? I want to see how they come at this, considering they've just had that timeout. But again, they are up against Sheriffs and some odds and ends, so maybe they want to be a little bit more careful. And as it stands,
Yeah,
Navi
big change
once
up at the
again
moment is
testing
just kill trips
the lay of the
and a
land
lot of
itself.
info over towards B in terms of the camera.
Relatively passive start to this round, as Heretics just taking their time. It seems like they're more just having a chat towards spawn, which, you know, take the time out, don't blame you.
Wait, they'll take this.
It's a big
1-0
investment
out.
here.
And
Food's
all
gonna
just
have to
secure the
respect it.
round. I mean,
Yeah, why
do
not?
it.
Yeah, if it gets you the round. Have to wait to see the outcome. Highly likely. As Plant's going to come in, Navi should be able to finally tip the scales to get the lead in their hands here.
Miniboo should bait a little bit, see if his teammates can get some kills. He has got the showstopper after.
Let's see what he wants.
He just wants to
achieve.
flash
He's
in
already
front,
got
right?
first
Flash
man
over
down.
towards
Feel
site
like
for
that
the
might be
flood. Oh, the flash was
play
good, man.
already, though. I hear the
Flash
investment
gets
and
him
I
this
see it
kill.
working.
Dude, and they put the ult
Heretics
into
gonna
this.
find
Holy
two.
hell, they're really
Navi
going
now
for it
on
heavy.
alert. They've got to be careful
Molly
here.
goes down onto Spike, so they
Already
can't
to get to
defuse it
Chow,
yet.
gonna take them
The
away
Shao
from that
want to
spike,
use his
keep
ult. He
this
might have
safe.
to, might
Boo
not
couldn't quite
anymore.
find the play-in on this one, and they're desperately trying to get
Yeah, there
towards
goes the
this.
ult.
Ult's
And with
gonna
a
come
stun
in,
on top of it.
drawing a lot
Oh
out, but
my,
still
that was
the round's
lovely.
looking set for Navi. Boo can't do enough.
Huge.
Great.
Great. Dude, Artis's breach is looking pretty good.
Upper hand now. That's 5
There's
to
a
them.
lot of
They have
ults
to
into
burn a
this
couple
round.
of
I didn't think we were
ults
going to see that
win
many
that
ults.
round, Navi, but I don't even think that's the worst thing because Team Heretics is traditionally like pretty strong on their defense, and if Navi is able to kind of min-max how many rounds they can get on their attack, it's going to make the rest of the game so much easier for them to close out. They still have this lockdown. They haven't used it at all, so I wonder what we're going to see with it. Is it going to be like a real hit or a fake? But yeah, big investment from that showstopper again from Miniboo, but this is another time that they use it. And
Yeah, what a stun that was.
It's got to hurt.
Yep, 4 to 5. Navi now in the lead.
Well, we go fast on this. That is one of the highest dizzies I've seen.
They're willing to scrap on this one. Boo certainly
Big
was.
Joel. Can't get out of
He's
here.
gonna find Zip
The
out,
great
and
flash.
Angel's
Oh, this
got the
snake
trade,
could be
and again, you're gonna
massive.
start
Dude, that's
seeing
kill
the
2, by
Navi.
the way.
Do they stick to this? They certainly are now with Rien's going down. Gotta be a little careful to not overdo
And
it.
they get
but
out of there. They take the
not
big
falling for any
win.
of this early round aggression.
Oh,
If
they're
they
going
are,
back
they're
for
willing
it.
to meet it.
Oh yeah, monster on the move.
They're taking no. Oh my god, I was
Honestly-
taking no risks. But
Honestly, respect for getting one there.
over-delivering almost,
And
but it's a
Woot
3v2.
manages to get to the
It's
back of the site
difficult.
before they can check. But you would imagine.
Impossible.
Okay? I was going to say you would imagine they wait for fish,
Maybe
or
trying to slow
but
them down a little bit, allow for rotations from Benji, but
You should run.
yeah, lockdown's coming to play. They've got so
But
many of
it's
these
so
ults to run
many.
through, or at least had. I think Angel's got his back to play with.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
Food with the
Oh.
drive-by. Angel's head's going to be ringing after that, so got to get out of there. But still, bringing it back to a 2v2 is fantastic.
Smokes down.
Benji does have a hat to
Wait,
use
does he-
if goes through the door, but it looks
The
like
ping's
it's gonna go
good.
straight through waterfall.
Bro, the ping's good. He's just aiming
Fresh
so high
smokes.
up.
It's going to be another 10 seconds before they get to go through.
Molly as well. Really,
What are they
really
doing?
difficult
Go
to
indoors
try
so they can cipher
break
ult?
from that manner, but hey, here's the
There you
adjustment.
go.
This is what you were asking for. Sugetsu, does he stop it before it starts? Not yet. Information coming, they know where they are, and that's a very
Oh my god.
spammable box. Fu gonna deliver the punishment towards Shao, expecting the readjust.
Wait, shout out to them there,
there,
especially Wu. Wu was incredible here. Good plan in the set 2v2. Very, very nice.
Foot finding that little fadeaway on Angel was ridiculous as well to bring it to the 2v2, but still, Heretics.
Miniboo
matching
did
the
great as well,
scoreline
to be
back
honest, to
5
get that
apiece.
extra
It's
kill.
one of those classic, like, look over there things. You know, but I really like how, you know, there was enough time left on the Brim smokes. And this is kind of like how smokes can kind of work against you. If you lay down your smokes, you hold the smoke, and you're going to have the advantage with a player coming through it, but you're denying yourself the information. People aren't going to run through for those, you know, 10 seconds. You got to be staring at it the whole time. Gives them time to rotate around, open the door, get the hat off onto the dead players, and then with that information, now it's just like they have the upper hand coming in for the retake.
Yeah, we
Okay,
finally
it's
we finally get around
back
with like
into this
no
matchup
ults because
those 4 rounds
I think the
back to
last
back
3
would
were
have been motivation
so many
crushes
ults.
for Heretics.
Smoke to double
they get the right
satchel
read
in,
again?
I to try and
How
get a
does
kill
Navi
through
decide
it,
to paint this
Omen
round?
gets
What's
set
their
up,
approach
and they
looking
want to go
like?
fast
Clear the
again. Ever
utility
since
and
that
now
timeout,
they
they've been
know
going
this is trouble.
fast
He's
over
gonna play
towards here,
that right
and
center
that is a
zip out
giant
does him.
kill.
Sight under the Navi control, they're going to get the plant off the back of this. Nothing to deny that.
The
so
hard
time's on their
retake.
side, and what a pace change too.
Yeah, and you got to
Yeah,
look
we've
at
seen a
this.
couple of, like,
I
very
think the
fast,
last
but
rounds
you
could
would
be a
think you would
nightmare. A
see
lot of
it
people
when
are
you have the
2K.
ultimates, and then here it comes with just guns.
That's all they need, apparently. But now we can see Heretics on this retake that we've kind of famed them for a little bit here. Miniboo trying to be set into motion, but Angel outdoes him. How's he gone away with that? And Heretics just trying to put bodies on the side. They're going to get traded out, but the numbers just so favorable for Navi. And they're just not letting them through here. Rien's, it's going to be a valiant attempt. It needs near on heroics at this point. You can already see that Molly.
Oh yeah, they have a Molly
trickling
lineup
through.
for
He
this as
knows
well.
the time's up. Navi right back in the driving seat. 6 to their name now. Lovely pace change there after Heretics finally
Navi,
answered.
after losing the pistol, this
I think
is
we're going to
good
see a
score.
little bit of a slower round here from Navi. Like maybe an initial, they take control. They want to get Zypan that showstopper and utilize that in this round. It's going to be pretty big. If they're able to close out 7-5 in this half, especially after losing pistol, that's going to be a really big half win for Navi.
Hands down now. Looking at the buy.
It's not pretty.
B-Boy
It's
Skeleton
not
as well.
nice.
Thank you so much,
Look
man.
at what
Appreciate the
Boo
tier
can
1.
even
Welcome into the
get
Slug Club, bro.
here.
Thanks for the
I
support.
think he's even deciding what he can get away with.
Shout out
the
to you,
rest,
man.
Yeah, Guardians, couple rifles, but there are sheriffs. Yeah.
An
that's all he
attack
can really
op.
afford
Wait,
in
are we
this. On
gonna
the
jump
other side
spot
to get
this?
to, even with the operator.
Oh.
A whole new look in the last couple of seconds. And Miniboo trying to maybe hunt for another weapon, but
Okay, early
Here's
flash
the-
used. As soon as they
Flash
realize
going
that
off the
3
shot,
people
and
fight over
Navi
towards C, they
instantly take the big
instant
side.
pivot.
Where's Boo
And
gone to?
Boo
Where's Boo
is
gone to?
sending it.
Hello? Someone turn around and deal with Boo, please. They do.
Goodness.
Artis. Oh god, he's under so much pressure. He's able to kind of like calm himself here, but that was so precarious. As we are into this 4v4 post plant. Still 2 rifles in hand for Heretics. That's Rien's and Miniboo. And Heretics gonna try.
Shot.
Belting
Absolute
from
shot.
Benji Fishy and a quick trade from Angel though.
Oh
Look
my
at
god.
them go
Dude, the shots
unanswered.
right now are
Navi
nice.
digging
Oh
their
my,
heels in.
it doesn't stop.
This should need a 1v3, now down to a 1v2, that left corner. Oh my god,
Hold
no,
up.
no, what is going on here? Miniboo, relax a little. I don't think he's got time for this. He's running
Gonna
so
nade
long
defuse.
on
Use
it.
the paint shells.
Yeah, I think he
come
knows
on.
it. He's out of time here. Angel. Oh, come on.
Wild.
Oh, the mechanics are just
Dude, what a
filthy,
half
but it
from
doesn't
Navi, though.
matter. 7 rounds. He's a happy boy. Maybe he doesn't want to see that highlight again, but you know, rounds are round.
You win the
Round
battle,
is a
you win
round.
the war.
Literally, that was the most prime example of it.
Bro, Ardis is turning round,
This entire half,
trying to
we
shoot the
basically seen
fade tether
same
on the
thing that we
floor.
talked about at the start of the game, though. Just Team Heretics, like the only real time that they get to play like a 5 versus 5 retake came down to a situation where they had 2 sheriffs in hand, and we saw Navi just consistently disrupting them all throughout the time. So moving into the
Makuso,
second
thank
half,
you so much as well, man. Appreciate the prime.
I
Thanks
just
for
don't
3
even know what to
months.
expect from either team. Navi is
Dude,
at a certain
4-1.
point when they get all these multi-frags. We've seen it from
4-1 to
multiple
7-5.
situations where
That's
they're
a
lining up and
great
3 or
half
4
from
kills on
Navi.
Team Heretics happen in all like in one instant.
So 5 to 7, first half.
Dude, Heretics might have to get
This is
double
probably
pistol.
one of the closer affairs. I think even the desk highlighted they feel it's going 3. Could very much be the case.
A 1-person
Two
shooter.
quite evenly balanced teams here. I'm glad to see the scoreline somewhat representing that even after the first half.
Yeah, they choose the right site on this one. Keep an eye on this. Double push
I love
behind
this usage of the
from
Prowler, the
Navi.
breach done ready to go on top of it. If it
3-person
triggers,
push behind right now. They get an early trip info and they have the
Control
camera
game.
as well to see
Nice
numbers.
bench on there, that.
It goes
Bit of
in.
an issue.
The trip
to,
into camera into
Well,
how
down
many
to a bit of
numbers?
chip
1,
damage. Dizzy
2,
going through,
3.
clearing
Okay, so
over
with that
towards
info,
rubble.
they can
And
take a
Navi
lot
kind
of map
squeezing across
control.
the map.
Big
Some
Joe.
towards CT, some towards T. Benji Fishy takes a swing. Hits it. Can't get away from that flash. Oh my god, okay.
A great trade,
He does
though.
get closed down on, but there was a trade ready. Credit to Rienz to kind of almost overextend to get
0-1
that, to bring
tree.
that numbers advantage still to
Dude, but
Heretics.
Shao didn't open
Side
door, so there's no
comes
pressure
in,
door.
yeah, that's- Heretics
Gotta
aren't
open
losing
door
this
here.
one. They are playing
Oh,
this push
hold up.
and pull until Shao pulls them apart too.
Yeah,
Back to
double
back,
pistol.
No third for him this round, and Heretics pick
No
up
pressure
another
door,
pistol.
just solid crossfire.
You know, we talk about
I like this. I like this from Heretics. Shout out to Renz took a bit of a gamble trying to trade this duel here, this one here.
not
'Cause He's
sure.
scared he's going to get shot from stairs,
okay,
but
okay.
really
I'm
paid
thinking
off.
Team Heretics needs to close out this map. I think if it goes to split, we're going to be looking at something a little bit scary. Team Heretics hasn't looked good on split at all.
They're
So unless they have a trick
allowed
up their
double
sleeves,
death.
They should probably like look to close out here. Navi's in a really good position.
I think it's 3 mapper.
All right, we'll see.
Fine. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm a believer in this so far. But you're right. Split does add a question mark. When we were looking at the veto, to be fair, there's like, ooh, split coming in.
Yeah, the
You didn't wanna
veto
take
looks
that
really
away?
good for
Oh,
Navi.
alright.
Like, that is true.
Pick your poison, it seems. This round, I don't want to call it a throwaway, but let's see what those Sheriff's Frenzy Classic can achieve here. Quite difficult, but they do have the players in the right place for players towards that A site.
We got human turret, human drone, we should probably call him, walking over towards C, and then the human drone's going to call them back to C, but then there's going to be someone in the way. But Sugetsu only has a classic.
And Sugetsu is behind them. That's a player spotted. Hello, and goodbye. Boot's gone down, Sugetsu can just hit and run. That's all he had to do there. That's a huge amount of damage achieved, but the rest of the round
is and how much map control does Benji feel like he can take here?
The full A gamble stack. They'll have the man advantage going to retake, but they don't have the weaponry for it. The Breach Artist has full utility. That might be the difference maker. Info for Sugetsu. Keeps his
30
life.
seconds left.
Time to rotate now for
They're pretty
Navi.
far away.
Spike
It's a
planted.
safe plant on site. They have to
No,
fight
no,
heavy
I
site.
Angel. I guess
Who
he
has
got
an
a-
Omen
they were-
Flash ready for when the jaws come in?
Huh.
Waterfall.
They didn't juggle that one away, but as it stands, that's a nice little pickup there. Gonna drop that one off. He's got plenty of util, Angel. This is gonna be sketchy. Paranoia, nice to offset the timing and tempo a little, keep them at arm's length, but
Hold up.
Navi starting to heat up here. Benji
Yeah,
Fishy
and
is
it's not a
fallen,
good
they're down to
plan.
3 players. Suddenly this becomes a problem. Miniboo back to the wall, and Navi flooding the site. High Dizzy comes in, Artist finds Miniboo. This is incredible.
Guy inside has to
from
kill
Navi,
everyone.
but Rienz is still on the site, and he's not letting this one slip as best he can, but it's down to a 1v1.
Oof,
Oh,
got real
Rienz.
close. Shout out to Rienz, man. He saved them in
Got
this.
far
Navi
too
did great
close for what
damage.
that was.
They're
An
allowed 2 deaths, they got
incredibly
4.
round for Heretics, but 7-7.
7-7, that was close. Again, another opportunity for a bonus round to clear up here. Navi doesn't have any ultimates here, but Rienz
Still an
does.
alright bonus though,
And
3
that
guns.
could be a really big thing here coming in.
I want to see the buy they go for as well. The Heretics. I'm kind of interested to see how far they invest into
This
Just get the
is...
stingers. Drop the sheriffs, get the stingers.
Wait, should they not be able to get another
One
gun
thing I
here?
have to point out though is Benji, he's traditionally so strong like a rock.
Did he
and
drop
so important
sheriffs?
for these guys as we speed up here.
Yeah,
Oh.
pace change. And
Whoa.
Miniboo's in danger. Does he get to live?
Oh my god.
I don't think he does.
No way.
V turning the screws here. Sharon's
I
in,
can't believe he's out of
gets
here.
over towards
That's
Rubble.
crazy. Everyone else
Control off
died.
the back.
25
Heretics are left
HP.
in tatters. What a start from
Yeah, so
Navi.
instead of getting the extra hero gun,
Now
they...
look at Sugetsu again. How many rounds is he going to be behind them?
What?
Now, luckily for Heretics, it wasn't Benji Fisher who died. He's the one fighting back. Angel gets cleared close, and there's no trade available. Nothing. That felt almost a worthless death to a degree, but okay, Zipan's still on the case.
Great nade.
And it's down to Rienz and Miniboo. That,
Enemy remaining.
Oh.
Jesus. Rienz, you got another in you? A 1v3 this time, perhaps? 21 HP and a bit of a prayer. Zipan just needs to live. Rienz goes cresting that corner too deep. He's so vulnerable. He knows it. Elbow. Sugetsu.
It's Artist
The only
swinging on
threat
this one.
there. Artist was on the same angle. and
Bro, I'm
Navi-
really
So many
surprised about
ultimates
that
used from Team Heretics
breach
this game
shoulder.
where they weren't able to convert the round, and that's gonna be
The double
just
breach also
hurting
been kind of weird
so
at the moment.
much for these guys. The amount
We
of
had a
ultis,
similar
they-
one on the first half
they
as well.
haven't used them in the best situations, to be
Okay.
fair. So it's kind of on them a little bit, but if they were sharper with that, we could see Team Heretics in the lead a little bit.
Last player standing.
Navi able to stop it. And Team Heretics has lost their pistol round leads. Basically, that's all it is, right? They have 4
There's
rounds
3
off the
people
back
that
of the
can
pistol
buy
round.
next. That is it. Giant round at 7-8.
And we go again.
They
So
go
Miniboo
out
with a
aggro
free
again, and
goal,
this guy's
Angel.
just dead,
What?
right? Wait,
How
what?
is Angel?
Wait, how is Shao saved him
I
here?
don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. All you gotta do is, I guess, click
Hey,
on the
shout out
heads.
to Shao on
That's
this
it.
one.
It looked
He
like
hit some
Heretics were in the right place that
savior
time. And again,
kills.
Angel just kind of left in no man's land. And then he gets bailed out. But I think it was like Shao was there, a couple of others. That was incredibly well done to keep him safe like that. But now what are you meant to do? Benji Fishy, a 1v3. And I mean, the round's barely started. And look who's on the flank again. Sugetsu permanently.
Ooh.
Hat.
ultimate is ready.
Yeah, got ult if you want it.
Will he use
What are you up
it?
to? If anyone can, Benji is one of those players who can. Hello, pace change.
Does he
Taking
fight
it up.
though?
I
Yeah,
wanna see
this
how he
is
plays
nice.
this. I almost wish I was just a spectator rather than casting. It's
Right?
always interesting to see what he goes for.
Sit
Yeah, that's
down.
true.
Just do a watch party.
Good plan.
Benji Fishy, what is the
And he has his camera to get him early info, and he still kind of has this trip as well, which gives him earlier
He's got a
info.
decent amount of time. Now, problems though, if we're going to talk about it. One smoke with Shao, Molly. and you still got Ardis with his utility. So they're coming well equipped, and not to mention it's Shao and Ardis. He kind of needs one.
Whoa, spacing.
And he's found one. Benji Fishy
Oh
is
man,
playing
yeah,
this
because they're
like a
kind of
dog.
thinking that he
The
could be up
1v1, does he
towards
want
heaven.
position? How does he want to approach this? This round
Dude,
is
and
his
it's a
canvas, and he
good
can
plant
paint
for
it how he
Mound, and he could
wants.
probably just hide the back of sight the
Shao
whole
trying to
time.
close in. Time. You can hear
He's
it
gonna
starting
smoke
to tick.
Spike.
The clock is on his side. 2 kills. It needs to be 3 for Benji. He hears the steps. Oh my. This guy's ice cold. This is so sick from Benji. That is so
Huge,
goddamn
man. What a
sick
round,
from Benji
dudes.
Fishy. What a,
What
Red
a
Bull clutch from
round.
the man.
1v3,
Playing that
played
to
it perfect.
perfection.
All you have to do is call him out a little bit, and he gets like fueled up by it, right? He takes this personally. I haven't been playing well all game. All right, here's a 1v3.
That
And
show
I
was
really
great.
like the position between everything, just the presence of mind to know about this push from Sugetsu. He's been doing it basically all game,
Yeah, for
both
sure.
sides. Finds him, gets his hat, gets the last 2 positionings, and he plants
And what a
from
round to do
Mound.
it as well. Forces
Once
them
he
down
plants
to
from Mound,
eco.
he
Like the impact of that
positions
is
himself elsewhere.
giant.
He's able to isolate those one-on-ones and just
Not sure.
oh, so squeaky.
That was
Oh my goodness.
enough to a stop though. Zipan wants his name up in lights. He's gonna get it. Lovely fall.
Oh
Go
my
on,
god, the
Zipan.
util as well.
And
Oh.
that's how you break their hearts. Zipan.
Yeah, shout out to
just
the
takes
artist
fight.
flashes.
Just
Artist has him
takes
on
the
those
fight.
flashes here.
Benji, great, hey, no, great clutch,
Dude,
but
I need
I'm
to
just
stop
gonna
seeing teams
destroy
do this
the
against
thing.
eco.
So-
I keep
You
talking
get a
about it.
clutch, I get a
Pass
Navi
over towards
Lucia
C.
flawless, right?
Like, look at this dude. Ugh.
These are dirty kills from Zipan here. But one thing I don't understand
Yeah,
is
but
Team
look at the
Heretics,
flash each
they
time
have
on Mound.
been
It's so
doing
nice for him.
very well, starting the fights all throughout their defense half, and on attack, whenever they try these fast-paced plays,
Well,
they're
that
not
completely
winning them.
changes everything.
They're
Guns,
playing it like they
guns
still
to
have
pick up.
Neon, but they
Just
don't,
when you think
and
it was
many
getting
losers
close.
caught.
You could say Navi are very far ahead, right? Double pistol, and then we're having hero rounds for Heretics to be up to 8.
Money's going to be humbled this round, though, as we're down to the sheriffs. Bits and pieces. On the other side, money's starting to become robust, getting a buy in hand almost here for Navi. Look at those ults as well. Artis, not a million miles away. Zipan with his online. Angel, 2 off. Angel's got to be a little careful, though, as he has been caught out a couple of times. TP dealt with, and they're going to
Did
start
they
to
love
retake that
love
space.
an ult on an eco?
I think Zipan's gonna invest his showstopper in this round. He's been so liberal with it throughout the game.
Why are the guys just silent?
Yeah,
Enemy remaining.
this is just so difficult to even witness at this point. 1 by 1. Rien's left with a ghost and a dream. Any upgrades around?
Not close enough.
No.
A big flash.
Quite tricky.
Big flash. You saw 2.
Players there.
30 seconds left.
All right. Still no upgrades here. I mean, okay, nice try. Nice try.
That was a nice try. Did okay damage on this one. It should be relatively plain sailing for Navi now,
He's calmed
you would
down. Had a
imagine.
couple of these rounds now. We're individually.
We'll see, it's big
you guys
Byron.
are heating up a little bit more. We're gonna just calm this down. Speaking of calming down, Heretics calling the timeout. 8 rounds to the name. Navi starting to get into the swing of things. Economy starting to stabilize. Starting to get everything they want here. Heretics need to come up with like a the whole game plan of how they want to approach this. As you highlighted and as you brought up, some of those early fights are not going their way. They're still looking like they're trying to play with that neon, yet they don't really have the neon. They're starting to struggle in certain areas here. Do they need to completely
Artist has
change
been
the
good,
approach,
yeah.
change the
He really
tempo?
has. His
What would you be doing?
his
I think they
util's
need to
been
change the tempo
unreal.
here. I think they're going way too fast at the start of the rounds. They don't have the neon. They can't really afford to get out and take the space that they need to with the raised double satchels. I think another thing that is happening here is Navi is winning all of these fights, these team fights, and it's usually like, again, 3 or 4 players all dying within 2 seconds. Navi is also going on walkabout pretty much every single round. So as soon as they are able to take control of an area and with 0 resistance, they move up. Anytime that Team Heretics shows that they're heavy in one area, then Navi pushes on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
So Team Heretics, if they're able to clue into this, then what they could do is they could punish Navi for pushing and getting all that deep space because they know
It
where
seems like a
Team
bad
Heretics
day
is,
to
where
win
it isn't.
double pistol. I
They
mean,
can
yeah, I
punish
think the
that,
other
slow
team's
down
more
the pace,
dominant on
let
that map.
Navi make the first fight, and then they can re-execute
Got a
onto
breach
them.
ult for a fade ult. We've got a
Let's see if
cypher
they can
ult for a
maybe do
fish
that.
ult. And what
Some
happens
key
in the
ultimates in play.
timeout?
We got rolling
Just
thunder for both
earlier
sides.
default. Does
Might be a
BC
lot of players
default
thrown
into
into
camera
the
late
air.
take of A? What's going on?
No one going for nothing too risky here. Keep my eyes on Angel a little bit. Sometimes Angel does do weird things. But now, though, relatively calm and composed,
Ooh.
excluding Miniboo, who's actually got a fair
Yeah, what
fight
the hell is
against
this
Shao
one?
and sends him away.
Wait, well, this is a nice round, bro. Hold up. Flash is nice.
Really take control of that B side. Lovely trade to them.
This is
Angel
a
does get
nice
one back,
round,
but the
dude.
side should be, I don't want to say theirs for free, 'cause there's still
Smoke
players
here
nearby,
blocks
and they're very
vision, would
aware of
also
Miniboo's
block the turret.
positioning.
You go fast
Since
over
he's already
towards here
towards
with a stun,
waterfall.
and then you just hit over towards B as this guy's
Yes, got it.
focusing
So, yeah,
into
bit of a
B.
nuisance,
And
but
you don't
I
have to
like this
worry
pivot
about
as
one
well.
angle.
Heretics
Oh, a
opting for
nice,
an
a nice
A1.
round. Miniboo is
Navi
so
has
far
a little
away.
bit to work with, so they're going for it.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, just shouting out 1v4. So a lot to ask of him,
A lovely,
and I think he knows.
lovely
it.
strat.
He's just trying to look to do damage to Team Heretics economy and maybe see if he can build up some ultimate orbs. That's all he can really do here.
Yeah, and again, Navi did have that buy in hand almost, right? They decided to build up a nice buffer of credits throughout this. And Shout, not really going to be played into, as he can catch someone as they try and
I think there
back
should be
away,
more
but
mounds versus
he's
boxes.
not getting what he
I don't
wanted
know,
here.
man.
Miniboo's still
Headshot
just
only
close enough
pauses are
to
pretty.
potentially even catch him on the way down. Let's see if he can keep the rifle though.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, I think
I
for
wouldn't.
now,
I wouldn't like to
almost
see
a
loads of
stalemate
them.
there at the end. Really no good option for Shao, but good pivot from Heretics, keeping on their toes.
We've already got enough stuff where you have to dump a lot of util. That's the
I like
issue.
how on that play, Miniboo, he missed the shot on the waterfall player, and instantly he backs up and hides, takes cover in his smoke, and just stays alive. Him being alive there is a threat. And as long as he's alive, Navi doesn't have freedom to move around. So good decision to, as soon as you miss your fight, you don't have to sit there and
Still
fight
got these
to the death.
ults. In
You
terms
can
of the
back away
money,
and
hey, it's not too
reposition
bad.
and
Miniboo's the
stay
only
alive.
person. Yeah, and they're just going so much faster now. Just instead of like map control into mid-round calls, it's just straight up just set strats now. We had a set strat over towards C into in terms of the B split, and then now.
Back this up.
Oh.
Here comes the ult though, and here comes the retake. Shao get the first
No way.
point.
Didn't clear
Miniboo
close
connects on
left, and
that.
the nade stopped him
Takes
from
away
flooding
Shao,
out.
but again, Angel does get a
Man,
good
there's a
trade. Artis on the
huge
follow.
duel from Artis. He has
This
double
side is suffering
flash as
numbers.
well.
Heretics not sitting so pretty now. That spike yet to commit as well. Maybe hold him back for another pick here. They need something.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was not pretty.
Boo's going to trade it, but still a little bit of a stalemate here. No one feeling comfortable yet. Miniboo trying to find a little bit of safety. We can see where these Navi players reside. Sugetsu waiting, chomping at the bit. The timing not good enough. I thought he might have had that there.
Yeah,
on
and
towards
this
Boo,
guy.
but still, Artis fancies a
Woo.
gun, and he's going to win it.
How's
Boo,
Artis
you got a
winning these
1v2 in you.
duels?
The bait on the door here. Actually committing to it.
Artis is looking so good
You
right
watch
now.
Benji Fishy do this, he's like, I got this.
Yeah, he might have to.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
This is tough. This is tough.
Lovely,
Near
man.
impossible
Dude,
zip
shout out to Artis
And
winning that
Artis
duel.
making
I would
sure that
never think he
spacing
would
was
win
real
that duel.
close that time. You know, really tightening those screws up. But this will be 11 for Navi. So I've got to say as well, you could be stuck on 10 for a while, but once you see 11 on the board, that is brutal. If anything goes wrong, if they get that snowball round, 12's kind of locked. Ugh. I
Oh
don't know if
my
Heretics found that
goodness.
complete solution yet. They found a good
What was
on the
that?
side, but I don't think it's fixed all the problems they've been having. But they've got plenty of ults to play with here, Josh. They've got
Remaining.
the showstopper there. They've got the Nightfall. They've got the TP and Boo. But still, they've got a lot to play with.
Hey,
but
don't knock the TP, because that TP gets you really valuable information that can target with the Nightfall or target with a Showstopper.
you're saying it's as valuable.
I'm not saying it's as valuable,
Okay,
but it's like...
thank you for that caveat.
Okay, you're welcome.
Well, let's see how valuable
I
it
grow
is.
over towards A. Four
Already, you can see the
people
pressure
here.
mounting towards that A side, and it looks like they want to follow this as well. They want to commit behind this side.
Oh,
They've already
man.
got one of the players into play.
Yeah, and they got to go through this
A
brim
shot in the
smoke.
dark, and it's
That is a
worked out. Good
great
trades from
flash, though.
Heretics until Shao.
What a
Showstopper
dude.
finds nothing, but
Artis is getting
does.
some
This is
crazy
just a
kills,
brawl.
and Shao
Straight up
just
brawl.
loses that duel
And
on
now
5
just one
HP.
man left to control this round is Sugetsu. They haven't progressed.
And does the early
There
HP
we
go
are.
first?
Oh, and they
Oh.
line up. Jesus Christ. Sugetsu. The ult gonna be invested. He swings. It felt like
My
there was a
goodness,
chance.
where
He
are we,
might
man?
have
Reset.
hard
1-9 loss
stop for a
bonus. 2
second.
people
Really
can't
had to
buy.
be careful there, but still.
What a close
10
round.
rounds, double digits made.
The good old, yeah.
Keeping up.
They're
Kind of had to
two
use it here no matter what.
round points
Goff
in the
Spada as
game
well. Goff
that are the
Spada with the
biggest, like,
prime.
tease
Thank you so
ones.
much, mate.
Yeah.
Welcome
Versus
into the
the
Slug Club.
9 because the 9-3 curse and everything.
Sure.
The second is 11. The amount of games that will be like up 11-3, 11 whatever, and then
Yep.
13-11. Like you're not there yet. Clinch that OT
Look at
first.
this round.
Team Heretics is not giving up without a fight.
Round
and
was
getting
manic.
A little bit cleaner in the rounds.
Yeah, but I'm
Not the
scared
cleanest.
though because Navi
Yeah.
is so close to a snowball round themselves.
Yeah,
You got
Navi
one off
decide
for
to
Angels,
heavy
two
go
away
over
for Shao,
towards
one
A.
for
As soon as they
Sugetsu,
see this
and
smoke,
then
do they
suddenly
know
all
that it's a
becomes so
heavier
much
stack? I
easier
don't
to
know
get
what the
that
read's
one
like,
round
but they
that
did
works.
insta
And
group
someone
ready
like
to
Navi
hit
have been
C.
slouching. They've been-
And
I-
they know
I
that the
think by Spawn,
turret's
they've been
here,
leading and also
and they
by
decide to
tempo
go
and
mound
everything
and get
else.
that extra bit of
Just been a couple
space.
of
So
good
Sugetsu
responses
might
from
not think that they're
Heretics.
this close.
All gonna come in
Fade
here.
out goes in, hits no one. No
Minibu's
one has to worry about
gonna try and
sight.
close the gap towards the site. Gonna get what he wants here.
Keep an eye on the flank behind. We go 1, 2, 3. They have to go for a
Look
trip,
at
and then
where
the
they are
camera
going.
can give
Massive
full info
flank
as to
on
how
the way.
many.
They have Showstopper up again as well, and Thrash.
But out of all the players you want to maybe avoid, Benjifish is one of them, such a clutch little player, and he's already found Angel. Good trade
Whoa.
shot, clean from
And he gets
Rienz,
out of there, bro.
and avoids
Holy,
the
does he get
showstopper.
behind here?
That's
Yes,
a
he
big
does.
card away from the deck. There's now 3 remaining. What can Sugetsu
Boo
do?
still
Artisan,
has
Zip and Do
flash.
still got rifles to play with, so it's not without threat or
Oh my
danger.
God.
But the paranoia is going to slow down the play through Waterfall. Offset the timing a little. You can see the Heretics getting more and
Yeah,
more
now they're
comfortable
just
in towards
delaying.
CT. You can see the flank even coming from Miniboo. Oh, and the timing, just as the turret went down. Miniboo isolates Artis, and it's being torn away at Sugetsu falls. The final hour, Heretics are starting to look
four?
better and better for standing Josh. They've got a lot
they
going for
should
them
be
here,
buying here,
that
but
snowball round
a
is
Sasquatch as well.
almost online for
Sasquatch
Navi. They've
TV
got
with the prime.
3 key ults for themselves.
Do I have any
Navi
predictions for the
now let
meta
this
post
slip
Viper
away,
nerf?
but their economy
You'll
is gonna
see
be in
people.
shambles after
So
that.
people will honestly. A lot of people still use Viper. I'll be fully honest. Viper's still going to be pretty legit, especially on certain maps like Bind, Icebox. You'll probably see just the same amount. But people are just heavy lean into double initiator, just fast play. People, I mean, that's already kind of the meta at the moment. We're starting to see more. Just people with Gecko you can flash off of. You start seeing more comps like this. But I think double smokes is viable as well in terms of Omen Astra. Some people might lean into that as well. It's pretty open, dude. It's pretty open. Breeze? I'm kind of hoping that Breeze is out of the map pool. Yeah, you might see a little bit of Harbor if people want like a fast fix as well. I think maybe Viper gets a little bit wrecked on Breeze, but I'm not sure. On attack, you can't do as much with your smoker mid.
So if that's like light shields plus stingers or sheriffs or whatever like personal comfort is, I'd probably look to do that where I still have enough money reserved so I can do a full buy the next round, and then I look
11-11,
if there's
and
a perfect opportunity to use them where I can just drop
looks like
them
we're going
and
for it.
swing this.
They have 3 big ults, so if they use the ults here,
all on that last round, go for that OT, because once you're in OT, it's all gun rounds, and that's where Navi's been strong.
I'm just nervous seeing Guardians and everything coming out here. This is
Oh.
a big investment from Navi.
weird buy.
Guardian map.
It is. It's just risky, but they feel they've got
Everyone can
something.
buy next round apart from Mardis,
They've got
really.
plenty of ults to play with.
He'll be a
There's
little
no
bit wrecked, so
subtlety,
he'll
no
take a
secrets,
hit.
so they can hear these Guardians
It's
rattling
like
off
low
shots.
buy, low
Heretics
buy.
should now know what they're facing on either side of the map, and
Like low buy,
managing
force
against
buy.
dealing with that aggression by Rubble this round. Okay, so Getsu's
Not
got
a good start.
But it's not a great start. That was Killjoy as well.
That's the seaside basically open.
Benji's got that hat as well.
Yeah,
So
and
everyone's
they
gonna
all go
group for A,
spawn,
and then
ready to
he's
reactor
gonna
for
drop
this.
his hat on
And
the
he's
body,
just
get
waiting.
all
There
that
goes the
info.
hat,
Once
and
they
here
realize
goes the
nobody's
instant
A,
reaction.
boom,
What's
they're
this?
gonna
All the
spam
A's
go.
clear? Sure,
Boom
let's
might even
absolutely
use his
send
ultimate
this.
to get to the site. They know that that's free.
Yeah, Angel's seen them, but can he stall them out, or does he want
Yeah,
to
it's
play
a
a little
great
safer,
stun.
wait for the support here?
Prowler
TP.
to make sure that no one goes close.
Okay,
Omen to
towards the
hold this
backside,
angle to
commitment,
make sure that no one
yes.
rushes
Okay,
over
Boo's
towards
gonna
the
commit to
site
this
as
one. He's
well.
got Paranoia too. That could be massive. 3 players on the other side here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
no!
whoa. Shots are
Boo's
not
made
there.
an absolute
Flood comes in.
blunder.
Shao has his ult if he
Zipman
wants
now
it.
with opportunity. Vu trying to make up for this one. And yeah, they've got to scrap this out. They've got to secure that site because
Hold up.
there's a rifle left down and open and available. Angel's got his ult. Everyone's
The
got
double
ults here.
ult must
Shao
be a
as
little bit
well.
tempting, but they shouldn't do
Angel
it.
dipping down on his own.
They gotta get out of tree. They know that.
They're scrambling.
Yeah.
Maybe the ult's enough that it's
Give it over
you know,
towards B. It's
too
nice
much of a
call.
threat, but 20 seconds they're now walking into such a
Shao
risk
want to use
here.
his ult, still shouldn't, but...
Jeez, this is...
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is where it could go terribly
Yeah,
wrong.
and I like this from Rins. He tapped it, and then he insta-moved as well. Knowing that this all might come in.
Really difficult situation.
Huge, man. They used a lot into this as well.
Just about pivot in time, but man, that got so dangerous.
That got so dangerous, and I'm so surprised that Navi actually drops the Brim ulti there. It's like there's so much time. You're not going to get the kill with that. There's so much time to get off, get somewhere else. You're not going to get the kill. All you're going to do is stall a little bit, but you still have a 2-on-3.
Tell you what, though, the
What are you actually stalling for?
you know,
You're gonna get one
the
more,
Heretics,
find out exactly where they are, maybe in
how
some flash
Heretics
burst.
handled the information from the
man.
Cypher was
But, I
pretty
mean,
good
this is
here.
it. This is-
Like, the mid-rounding was great.
Navi
It
still has 2
It
ultimates
looked
to
a little bit
use.
sloppy just because Boo missed an
That's
easy
pretty much all
shot.
the ults we're gonna see this
But
round.
everything else in terms of his calling was great here.
Deep
One
breaths,
chance to
folks.
end this, and I feel like
This
they
is the
want
key
to
one.
end this because they got
That's
no
the Flash
pistols right
Angel
now.
for the
I mean, they got
challenge.
double
Against
pistols
you
even.
drawing the eyes here, but
They have any idea
And
that
don't get
Boo's
caught in
out?
the open again,
Oh yeah, they
Angel.
do now.
oh, Angel, he's still fighting. Look who's behind on door. Mini Boo has just
Wait.
Bro,
right
Mini
up
Boo's
the gut
just sent it
through
all the way
B.
through
There's
B, and
another
they don't
player
realize
that's
there's one's
Kishi.
behind them.
They pivoted. They
Guy has to
split
kill
the
everyone.
spine around. They had no
Oh,
idea
God,
this
it's
was
done.
coming. Heretics, this is heaven sent. What a beautiful readjust.
Yeah, just so much pressure over towards here, and these two just sent it in through B.
And now Xiao and Zipan
Spike planted.
are left reeling after that start. Still got some utility, sure, but they've got bodies against them. 4 players waiting. Zipan, a chance.
Whoa!
Oh, brilliance from Zipan. 2 big picks and now a fair, even scenario. And through the
Oh.
smoke, it just
Dude,
fades.
devastating game for Navi to lose, man. Just thinking, damn, we could have won with
Josh, I
pistols.
don't know if you caught it, but that little adjustment straight
Just a lot
through
of
B was
rounds where maybe they shouldn't have used
absolutely
ults.
nuts.
Same with Heretics. There was a lot of rounds where maybe people shouldn't have used the ults. Like the 2v5 with the breach ult.